Hi everybody, this is Amanda with Allied Instructional Services. In this video, we're going to practice using some of the different features in Google Calendar with JAWS. So I will first use my Windows key and open JAWS and then use my Windows key to open Chrome. And then I'll walk you through some of the really neat features that are available on there.
JAWS online screen recorder. Search enter. About : selected. New tab Google Chrome address and search bar edit.
So here is Google Chrome. When we open it up, automatically we're in the address bar, so I'll type in calendar.
Enter calendar.google.com selected. Page has 6 regions, 18 headings. Google.
So when you're in the calendar, we need to focus on the main content of the screen. So when I press tab, it will allow me to do that.
Google Calendar space table column 1.
Space to activate skip to content. From here, there are a variety of settings that we can change. We can look at having day view by pressing the number 1. 2 is week view. 3 is month view. 4 is the custom view or is a default setting for 4-day week. 5 is schedule view. You might also know this as the agenda view. And 6 is the year view. The schedule view is the most accessible or easy to navigate. So I will press the 5 button to do that.
5. Google Calendar schedules.
When we're in schedule view, you press left and right to
Friday, Wednesday, December 6th.
Go back and forth between the days. And up and down will take you through the more information for each event. So right now I'm on the 16th of December, which is the first meeting in my calendar. If I press the down button, it will highlight the word special meeting, which is the name of my event, and tell me more information about the event. So I'll do that right now.
11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Special meeting. Testing email accepted. No location. December 16th, 2020 button to activate. Press enter.
I can press enter and find out more information about the meeting or change some things.
Enter. Special meeting dialog. Close button to activate. Press enter.
I can press enter to close the button, or I can tab through the different settings.
Edit event button to activate. Press enter. Delete event button to email guests button. Options but space context menu to navigate. Press up or down arrow. Duplicate 2 of 4.
You see here that I can print the event, I can duplicate it, I can publish the event, and I can change the owner. I'm also able to email it to people, delete it, and edit it. So the enter button to find out more information about the meeting is not necessarily that helpful unless you need to review some of that information from before. You can do the edit and delete and all those things as special keyboard commands as well. When you've highlighted the event, you can E to edit it or D to delete it. And then from this view, I can also hit escape and go back to the main
Escape, view. Leaving escape, main region, grid, 11.
Just to review, up and down takes you with the more details for the event, and left and right takes you to the previous or next events. I'm going to go to the practice event on Friday, December 18th by pressing the down arrow.
Friday, December 18th, Thursday, column 202, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
I navigated the wrong way. For me, it's not intuitive that down and up go for more information, and left and right take you previous and next events. So that's kind of tricky for me. But for I've highlighted practice, I'm going to edit it just to show you some ways that you can navigate on the screen.
Main region.
So here we can navigate by heading by pressing the H button. There are 3 level 1 headings in an event.
Guests and rooms heading, let event details and find the time wrapping to top event edit page.
If you know there is something in particular that you want to edit within your event, or even when you are creating your event, you can navigate by heading to go wherever you need to go. You can also tab around the page, and I'll show you how that works right now.
Cancel event, title edit, save button, more actions but start date edit, deck 18, 2020, type and text, start time edit, 11 a.m., type and text.
I'm going to model changing the time from 11 to 11:30.
End.
Oops, my caps lock was turned off, my number was turned off. So I can arrow around or delete it or whatever.
003, end time list box items.
To update it. Notice that once I changed the first time, when I tabbed forward, it changed the second time to make sure my meeting stays as long as it was previously. So pretend I just wanted to change the time and now I want to save my editing, my event. There are a lot of different ways to get there. If you're working with somebody who's not sure the best or fastest route, you can Control F to find and type the word save in, and it will highlight save, and you can just press enter to activate it.
Virtual AAVE, enter, type in text, wrapping to top, enter, save button to activate.
And there we've just done an example of how to change the time. I'm going to press C at this point.
Settings menu button, schedule button menu, search for people, edit combo.
Oops. We are, I was not focused on the actual event, so
grid with 4 columns and 30.
Pressing today brings the focus of the cursor to today in the calendar, and from here I can now press C.
Keep tab.
Or it will just decide to not press C, which is being weird for me. So I'm going to just restart everything that I'm doing.
Control D, Buddhist escape, Google Calendar dash schedule D, address and search.
To the address bar.
Skip to main space table, column 1.
Then I skip to the main content and pressing C again.
C, main region, title, edit, type in text.
And now I can create my event. What I did there was when I was doing my keyboard commands, it was navigating me around the screen instead. So to kind of refresh or reset all of those things, I went back to the address bar, pressed tabs, and then spaced when it said skip to main content to kind of refresh what JAWS was doing. And now I'm going to create a new event. We can call it
O&M shift space A.
Okay, we're going to do O&M with me. We're not going to do it today. We're going to do it on Thursday.
Save but start date edit deck 14
so
2020.
I can type this in a variety of ways.
1/2/17/2020 start time 1.
You can type in the date, or you can use the arrow keys to move around in the calendar that pops up. And we're going to do O&M. We do it at 10 o'clock in the morning. So
0:0 a.m. End time list box item 11 a.m. to move to an item.
My lessons are 30
10:45 a.m.
So I'm going to arrow up to make it 30 minutes.
Blank edit start end 10:30 a.m. End time edit 10 end date list box item.
Awesome. So this event is going to repeat weekly. So I'm going to go forward to change the repeating options.
Time all day recurrence weekly on space recurrence list.
From this point, I need to add in my guest, but since I'm on a test account, I can't do that. I'm going to hit the H button to move by heading until I can get to event details and then add Google Meet conferencing.
H. Oops. Tab. H.
And it's not navigating by heading, so I'm going to shift 1.
Exclaim. Control 1.
It's being weird for me,
tab,
so I'm just going to tab forward.
Let guest tab. Event detail.
There are about 30,000 different ways you can do anything that you want to do with JAWS, so if something's not working exactly as you would anticipate, you can just use a different way. So I'm going to move forward to add Google Meet conferencing and then press space.
Tab space Google Calendar.
And again, I could tab around until I got to save or get there a different way. I'm going to Control F, type save, and press enter.
Virtual AAVE, enter. Save but enter. Saving ... events.
All right, so we went ahead and edited and created a new event. If we wanted to delete an event, I'm going to press T for focusing on today.
Grid with 7 columns and 7. Control D. Folder is escape.
I keep hitting Control D.
Alt D. Address. Skip space. Table. Column 1.
So skip
row
to main
1.
content.
T.
Press today. Now I'm going to move forward to delete an event.
11th Thursday, December 17th. Column Friday, December 18th. Column 202. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Example test 9. Deleting ... Event deleted.
Okay, so you can delete an event. On that case, I hit the backspace button. The delete key will also delete a button or delete an event, and pressing D should also delete it. So those are some options there. If I wanted to undo it, I would press Control Z, but I can't undo the deleting an event. So from that point, I would need to completely make a new event. To go back to calendar view at any point, I hit that escape button. If I want to just search for O&M with Amanda and find out what the days were, I can hit the /, which is right next to the right shift button. And that will bring up the search bar, even though it's not visible on the screen. That's the shortcut to get there in Google. Sweet.
/ banner region, search edit combo to set the value.
All right, so I'm going to type in O&M.
O-N-M.
And then it pops up a drop-down menu and I can just arrow through them.
Search options button. List with 3 items. Open calendar event quote O&M with Amanda Thursday 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. List vi. Open calendar event quote O&M with Amanda Thudek 24 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. List vi. Accessibility.test@gmail.com greater quote. Open calendar event quote O&M with Amanda Thudek 31 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. List vi.
So just like with other things when we teach JAWS, we would have to teach a student to recognize that Thu is Thursday and Dec is December. If they had a refreshable braille display, then we could show that on the display, and that would make life easier for them to give them the tactile feedback. So I would be able to access that specific event. I know a lot of times I do repeating events with my students, and they may have a question on whether or not we have a lesson on the week of, say, Christmas. So I would have them open up their calendar, search for the title of our lesson, and then see if they have it there or not. They could also go through the schedule view to find it or not find it, or check their emails for those email alerts. We've talked a lot about doing things within the schedule view. At this point, we can
Escape virtual PC cursor. Search up clear search Google Apps create button to activate. Press end grid with 7 columns
Okay.
and 7 rows.
So I'm gonna go back
December
to-
20 Alt D address and search skip space banner read T.
Okay, I want to go to the weekly view to show you one other thing.
2. Google Calendar week of December 13th,
If we wanted to
2020.
go,
Table column 1, row 1, main region.
so talkative. P will take you to the previous week if you need to look at something on the previous week.
P grid Sunday December 6th column header.
T
Sunday T grid Sunday
brings you
December
back to today.
13th column.
And then
N grid Sunday
to take you to the next day. So you have a lot of different ways that you can move around within Google Calendar. These are all skills that are important for students to know and be independent with. Right now, because of COVID, it's been easier to teach these skills, but even after COVID times, we need to make sure our students know how to schedule things in a calendar, keep track of their events, and organize themselves digitally too. So this Google Calendar system with JAWS is a great way to get started. If you have any questions, please reach out. We'll be happy to help.